Hello and welcome back to Syrasi Plays Pokemon Crystal, NuzLocke. Where we last left off, we had changed up our team a bit to advance into the next part of the game. And we have a Carpe Diem, who is our lovely Magikarp. We have Egg McMuffin the Togetic, Cinders the Quilava, Stoner Bro the Graveler, Lung Cancer the Coughing, and Treebeard the Execute. While we were off screen, we did a little bit of grinding to get Carpe Diem up to level 17, a pretty respectable place. And we acquired a Leaf Stone from an NPC who gives away free items. So we're in a pretty decent place in terms of things like that. So kind of nifty, you know? Mm-hmm. I think we're going to just like wander around and grind for this episode because we're not at the levels where we need to be to continue advancing into other areas where there might be gym leader, Pokemon trainers who have a really tough Pokemon. Oh, and by the way, River's here.
Hello.
How's River doing today?
Doing all right. For Execute, we're thinking about how to get it and evolve it. It just depends on what moves we want to learn, because there is a couple that that Executor gets that Execute doesn't, but it mostly comes how much do we want Sleep Powder. Because Sleep Powder is level 37, Sunspore is 25.
Oh, by level 37, he should already be evolved.
Yes. So we probably want to get to 25 to Stun Spore, and that's probably all we need.
25?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, yeah.
That's probably all we need for that. And
when does Executor learn Psychic?
Executor does not learn Psychic in this gen.
Oh, but you can teach it.
You can teach it Psychic, yes.
Okay, and it should learn that.
Mm-hmm.
And Cinders is level 25. Yay!
And if we teach that level 25, we can also learn Egg Bomb at 31. We can also go to the Move Remember to give it Stomp. However, its attack stat, not the greatest.
Oh no.
Actually, no, its attack stat is better than I remember it being. It'll be just fine if we can teach it attack things, because the special attack is 125, which is fantastic. Okay. Attack is a respectable 95.
Nice.
So
okay, I'm gonna put Treebeard away for now. So we're focusing on the others right away.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna take out Rick Tabby, who is our HM assistant at this point. And that's gonna be. We're just gonna wander around and do a few things. There's a few upkeep things I need to do still.
Oh. I don't know if we did the Pokeball thing.
Yeah, we dropped off some more apricorns at Kurt's place in Azalea Town, so we're gonna go pick those up and drop some more off because I've been realizing how incredibly limited your inventory size is in this game. It didn't really come up as much in the first gen because you were using your items all the time, and they didn't have berries. Now that there are berries, they suck up all the inventory size, and it's absurd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really odd how they decided to do it, but, you know, they're not known for making the things that make the most sense at times.
Yeah, Pokemon's never meant to make sense. It's meant to be fun as hell.
But at the very least...
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. At the very least, you don't have TMs eating up your item space, because that was terrible.
Oh, yeah. Well, they have their own item space, but I don't think it's limited.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be.
If it is, that's bizarre.
That would be very odd.
Okay, let's see how we can do here. We did get that berry in that mysterious tree over there where we can surf now. And it turns out it's a mystery berry. And in fact, now that it's there, we might as well just pick up it again, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for those who don't know what a mystery berry is...
What's it going to be? Oh, God. It's okay. Our only good answer to water right now is Egg McMuffin.
Yeah. Egg McMuffin will be fine. It's a Psyduck of all things. But yeah, for the mystery berry, it's effectively a Lepa berry that is half as effective, so it gives you 5 PP restore, which is not a ton, but it's significant enough in this gen to keep holding on to. And especially since you can get 1 each day, really starts adding up.
Yeah, I wonder, is there anywhere else in the game where you can get another one?
Yes, I'll look that up.
It might be the only place.
I believe there would be more places, because I remember there being like 2 or 3
There's a ton of berry trees in this game.
You can find it on routes 35, 45, and Wild Clefairy and Wild Mr. Mime. So
there's only 2 trees in the game?
Yes.
Shit. That's impressive.
It is.
Oh, I also have a shit ton of money now. Because I sold that nugget and a ton of other things I didn't need.
Mm-hmm.
And I also stored most of the berries in the PC to save space. One of the things I wanted to check out was, like, we're not going to need the ice berries, which cure burn, for a while. I mean, we might, but it's incredibly unlikely.
There's not that many fire Pokemon, so we should be totally fine on that front, all things considered.
Okay, let's do this. Oh my god, really? As soon as I turned to the left. Okay, Carpe Diem can take this one.
For those who don't know, if you get an Oddish in this gen and you show it to Bill's grandpa...
Oh wait, it knows Absorb, and that's super effective.
He'll give you a Leaf Stone. It's also an Oddish.
That's true, at level 7. But this is also a Magikarp.
Fair. Your point is definitely valid.
But the thing is,
for Sweet Scent.
Being able to catch an Oddish at this point is very unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we might run into one somewhere, but generally speaking, I'm not going to count on it. And we already got our Leaf Stone, and we're still friends with the Picnicker who will randomly give us one. So she'll probably give us another one eventually, and if we ever decide we need Victory Bell, we can pull teeth out again. Pull teeth. I'm so funny.
Surprisingly, though, I didn't realize Oddish has a really decent special attack stat for its level 75.
And what's Vileplume?
No, this is just basic Oddish. Vileplume is, I think, about 80.
That's not very good for a level 3.
It's really bad, actually.
And then I want to know how Vileplume compares to Bellossom.
Oh, no, Vileplume, I was thinking of Victory Bell.
Oh, Victory Bell is actually an physical attack Pokemon.
Yes, Vileplume has 100. So it's not great. It got a buff in Gen 6.
That's pretty weak, yeah.
It is. Especially since it has no speed to go with it. It's a rather weak Pokemon. It's got some decent bulk to it, but that's about it. Like
Yeah. Well, good to consider. But Bellossom's got better stats, right?
I would believe if I had to go with one, I would go with Bellossom.
It's either got better stats or better moves. It's one or the other.
I would bet on better stats. It's got more special defense is what it has. Special attack is less.
Really?
It just switches the special attack and special defense stats. But it probably has better moves.
Yeah, I believe that.
It can learn Petal Dance and Solar Beam.
That's good.
So those are pretty decent. Petal Dance is only a 70 power move in this gen, though. That is kind of absurd.
Yeah?
Because
let's talk to Kurt.
It gets buffed to 90 in Gen 4, and then in Gen 5 it got buffed to 120 to match Outrage. Nice. So wait, Epicorn.
Before I go in and talk to him, I'm going to pull out some... I'm going to pull out some more Apricorns from the PC. I got those blue Apricorns. I think those make lure balls.
Which we're not going to be super needing at this point in the game.
No, we're really not.
You know, wouldn't be the worst thing to have.
Okay, you can have all of those. And I'm going to keep mostly just healing and status items with me. That's all I need.
Yep, you don't need all the Apricorns in the world.
But I do want all the balls. Because the catch rate in this game is a lot more brutal than I remembered it being.
Yeah, it seems to be way more punishing for this game, which I don't understand, but...
It might also just be bad luck.
Also that.
We don't have a very good sample size at this point in the game. Alright, Kurt, give me them balls. Ooh, level balls.
Ooh.
That's why I gave him the red ones the other night.
Huh. Fair.
I don't remember what a level ball is. Oh.
I believe that's a Pokemon at the lower level. Let me check it out.
Let's find out. I'm about to find it. Lower level Pokemon.
Yep.
That might come in handy eventually.
Yeah.
Meaning sooner rather than later.
Yeah, apparently it can get to an 8 times multiplier if the player's Pokemon is a level 4 times or more than that of the wild Pokemon.
Oh! That could really come in handy, because eventually the disparity gets absurd.
Yeah. You could catch some really good stuff. Even if it's more than double but less than 4 times, it's still a 4 times multiplier. Which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, for sure. No! My tackle was disabled. I'm gonna splash. I can do this.
You can't stop me. I will splash in your graves.
Disable wears off in a turn or two, right?
If you mean a turn or two.
3 to 5.
Yeah, it takes a minute.
They'll say, Carpe Diem's disabled no more, right? I will splash you into oblivion, motherfucker! Do you even splash, bruh? You can't even hurt me. Oh, he's disabled no more. Okay.
Yes.
Watch him use disable. No, don't disable Flash! I mean, Splash. Okay, we're good.
Tackle.
Tackle that motherfucker. Oh, no! Oh, thank God. That would have been annoying. Carpe Diem can take out a level 5. Yay. Good for you, Carpe Diem.
It's not entirely useless.
Oh, come on. One of these days. One of these days.
Damn, Disable can last 2 to 8 turns in this gen.
That's really good.
That's absurd as hell.
No wonder it used to be viable. Uh-oh. Let's see how much this damage does. Oh. With that amount of healing...
yeah, we're not going to be able to beat it.
Not worth the trouble. I'm going to quickly speed this up, though. There we go. Some of these battles are just not worth watching.
Back in the Celebi forest, where Celebi is apparently not paying attention to what's going on.
And we're killing all of the Pokemon it's supposed to defend.
Yep.
Mercilessly slaughtering. We slaughtered them like animals. Not just the men, but the women and the children.
Oh, Hayden Christensen. How we... What?
The cop fights you at night.
Oh, got you.
I didn't know that.
You...
Officer Keith. Oh, Gaul.
Let's see. Level 17.
Holy hell. Alright, Carpe Diem's not going to take
I'd say Stoner Bro.
I'd say Stoner Bro too. It's all downhill from here. Poor Stoner Bro.
Yep. As good as Golem would be.
God, I wish if we could get Golem, that would be fantastic.
Oh, Disable only has a 55% accuracy in this gen.
No wonder it's so good.
Yeah.
You're a tough little kid. We just beat up a cop. A-cab, fuck the police. Yeah, I see nothing wrong. You be good and stay out of trouble after you assaulted us with your police dog.
Yeah, that's kind of terrifying.
Fuck the police. And that, yes, FBI, if you're watching this video, you can have that on record. I wonder if there's another police officer out here. I think there is.
I would guess so. That'd be my guess.
Yep. Danger lurks in the night.
So that's why instead
These cops are aggressive in Johto.
Yeah, instead of like actually looking out for like Team Rocket.
Look, he drew his fucking weapon on me.
Jesus.
Officer Dirk sent out a Growlithe. He sticks his police dog on this 10-year-old kid at night. What the fuck?
I bet he has like a gun or something in the other gens because it looks like he just has like a stick.
No, this is Japan. There's disarmament, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Remember, this isn't America.
Yeah, fair. Not every place is like, hey, do you know what would be great? Guns.
I don't know if I want to get into that discussion on this channel.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
There will be a channel for that, sure. Or a video series. I don't know. But this is not the one.
There's plenty of people that talk about that stuff anyway.
Yeah. And plus, I'm actually pretty split on the issue of gun control in general. Mm-hmm. I see a lot of... a lot of gray area, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Having a Growlithe seems like a really bad idea as a police officer. Because, like, they shoot fire and shit. That thing doesn't hide.
You kidding? You know how many police officers would love to have a flamethrower?
Like, having a flamethrower would be cool, but when you're sneaking up on somebody, that's not gonna do a lot of
nighttime
good.
is fun its own ways, but don't overdo it, okay? Oh, fuck you.
Like, reminds me of my parents. Nothing good happens after midnight. The devil will have you.
Oh, really? All right, let's see if Carpe Diem can beat this Abra.
There's no way it's faster than the Abra.
Watch. Look.
What?
Yeah, suck it. You underestimated the power. And it already ran away. Oh, it's so close to leveling up too. Fuck.
Magikarp, you surprised me pleasantly. Good job.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. I think it also has a really high speed IV.
Probably.
Because remember, we looked at it and its speed was like absurdly high.
Yeah, it's 80, which is really high. Its attack is 10.
Oh god. It has 200 total?
Yes.
What does Gyarados have total?
Way more. It's like 500 something.
Christ. Oh, that's one of the highest then. If it's above 500, it's good.
Yes.
As a rule of thumb.
It is 540, which is pretty decent.
That's really good, especially for a Gen 1 Pokemon.
That's more than starters have.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. The only problem is that Gyarados gets kind of screwed in the fact that all water types are special attack, and its special attack sucks.
Well, it's always been a biter. Mm-hmm. That's its thing.
It's also interesting.
We'll hopefully get a better water type.
Magikarp is almost as fast as Gyarados.
Really?
Magikarp has a speed stat of 80. Gyarados has an amazing stat of 81.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep.
All right, lung cancer. Let's see what you can do.
Kill the Stantler. Don't hypnosis, please.
Oh god, what can your tackle do? Oh, that's a 9 damage. That's significant. Let's see if I can poison you though.
Poison would be great.
Oh my god. Okay, no, we're not doing this.
It's gonna be...
Not today.
It's gonna be the war of attrition.
I don't want to waste my valuable resources on this fight.
Mm-hmm.
This is a wild Pokemon.
I honestly think it's really strange about these games that took them so long to make the difference between physical and special moves.
Right? They should, like, as soon as they added special attack and defense as separate stats, they should have been able to switch that stuff.
Yeah, I think they just didn't want to make all the different moves.
Well, yeah. Gold and Silver were a really lazy sequel, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm. They're just like...
Let's add a smaller new region and have the same region other there with slight changes.
Yep.
It's almost the same game, really.
Pretty much.
Why am I running this way?
When you think about it, it's really more of a DLC.
If you think about it, well, it's better than a DLC because it had like Mount Silver and shit, and it was definitely it's a separate game, especially as far as Game Boy Color goes.
But it gets a very DLC feel of it to me. Just kind of like, here's another thing you could do in the game as well.
Yeah.
Because you're already doing what you were doing before, and especially since if they had properly scaled Kanto, I think would have been interesting.
Yeah.
But like they don't. It's like you still find level 20 Magikarps when you already beat the Elite Four.
Oh, that's
and you're like, I don't understand what's going on, but this is really strange.
Fuck that noise.
Mm-hmm. Not a big fan.
Alright, let's see if I can wake up. Come on, Stoner Bro. I know you're super chill right now, but you gotta wake up.
So, what do you think Noctowl is using to use hypnosis on Stoner Bro?
It's got some kind of weird eye gaze.
Yeah, that's what I assume. Is it just like looks at it and just gives it the special look?
Yeah, the special look.
Like, yeah.
I don't know. All the Pokemon who use hypnosis seem to have some kind of mind abilities because, like, we know Noctowl is a psychic Pokemon. It's not psychic type, but it is psychic in the sense that it has psychic powers.
So same as like...
Wow, this sleep has taken forever.
Psyduck.
Exactly. Even though Golduck should be psychic.
Yes, it should, and they decided not to.
I mean, Starmie psychic instead. Because they didn't want to have 2 water psychics in one gen, I guess.
Well, yeah, just don't make Starmie water psychic then.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
It was so easy, but they fucked it up.
Yep.
But Starmie as water psychic works really well because it's a really good Pokemon.
It is.
Better than Golduck. Ooh, there's a Magnemite.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like Stoner Bro bait.
Yeah, and definitely not Carpe Diem bait.
Yeah, having a Magnemite would be so rough before Gen 3 when Levitate was introduced.
Oh god, yeah. Magneton was not valid.
Yeah, it was...
Oh wow, this thing has Sonic Boom. I'm gonna Magnitude it though. It's not gonna last any longer.
I kind of wish that there was more moves that did set damage, because I can only think of 3.
Yeah?
No, there's Nightshade, there's Sonic Boom, Dragon Rage, and Seismic Toss.
I was just thinking Gyarados would be really good against the Steelix.
You think so?
Yeah, it can learn Surf then.
It can, but that's not... Special attack stat's not great. But it does have bulk, which is good.
Well, it doesn't matter because Steelix's special defense is trash.
That is true.
And anything... Well,
I'm also worried about the flying weakness.
Well, so the only thing I would be worried about would be... I don't want to use Cinders against that Steelix. Because it has ground-type moves, doesn't it?
Yes.
Or rock-type moves.
Mm-hmm.
It could kick my ass.
You would have to rely on being quicker, which, as long as you are quick enough and fast enough, the quickness shouldn't be the problem. It's whether you are strong enough.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think... I don't know if we probably will have Typhlosion by that point. I would assume.
It had level 36, I think, right?
Level level 36.
That's usually the case with the starters.
It's got decent enough stats that I think it could do it. Its defense is not great, but it can put up with a little bit of a hit.
Oh, it has really low stats.
No, that's pretty average.
Terrible. Well, pretty average for like slightly valid Pokemon.
Yeah, for a starter, that's pretty average.
Yeah. Typhlosion's not great, but it's a fire type, and fire types are good in this gen.
It's like I'm comparing it to Charizard, and it has, I think, exactly the same stats as Charizard.
Holy hell.
They apparently did not want to
mix things up.
Like it's either exact. Let me double check. I think it's just about the same. Yeah, it is literally the same stats as Charizard.
Without any variation
Without
whatsoever.
any variation. It is the same
It's
stats.
just, instead of fire flying, it's pure fire.
Yes.
That's cute.
So while you get the flying stab, I think that leads to a lot of problems with Charizard. So I think I might even prefer Typhlosion over Charizard, to be honest.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Alright, let's do this, Stoner Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Peck, whatever will I do? Oh, I'm faster than Noctowl. Oh, yeah, because I'm 10 levels higher.
That's still really odd.
It's always weird how they do :L26 for level instead of L:.
Yeah, I don't know who was thinking that through, but that is
It might just be a literal thing from Japanese where they fucked up the syntax.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's all I would assume, but that is a really strange
thing. Oh, it's a Meowth! Look how cute it is!
It's a very cute Pokemon.
Too bad Persian is trash.
Where do you think it gets that coin on its head from?
It grows them naturally. I think it actually says it finds them.
It just finds them, probably
meaning
just robs
steals
somebody.
them. Because that's technically supposed to be like money, right?
That's what I would assume.
My charm! They stole my charm! Remember that episode?
No,
Meowth
I've
loses
never
his
seen
charm,
it.
and it turns out it just got pushed into his head and it had to pop out again. It's kind of gross, actually.
Huh.
Kind of means that he has squishy bone structure.
Damn, look at Graveler's stats.
Oh. That defense is good.
The defense is great.
Graveler would be good until we find a good defensive tank replacement.
Yes.
Because, like, having something with high defense and high attack, useful as hell. And the types it has coverage for and stab for ground and rock, those are really good. And they're going to continue to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, having rock is super effective on ice, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But ground is weak to ice. So that's a little bit to worry about.
It's a strange thing, especially when it's not fast. It was a little bit faster if there was a good
should be cautious about approaching that gym.
Yes.
But by then we might have something better than Cerebro.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. So any Poke topics to discuss today?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Because I believe this is the last time River will be with us for some time.
Yes. So in Generation 3, they have rockets in which they go to space. What do you think they do? Do you think they have space travel? Do you think, like, they think some Pokemon came from space? There's no explanation of what happens in space, so what do you think happens in space?
In Pokespace?
Yes.
I don't know. Same things that happen in our space?
It's like putting up satellites and stuff.
Oh, what do humans do in space?
Yeah.
Probably trying to explore, and probably especially to find the origin of the original Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
That'd probably be a big concern, since whatever happened when Pokemon came to Earth, it probably caused a cataclysm.
Mm-hmm.
think creatures with as much power as the original legendaries coming into Earth, yeah, that would cause a lot of shit to happen.
And for those who remember Omega Ruby and not the Sapphire, there's like a meteorite asteroid that's coming to Earth, and it takes you riding Mega Rayquaza to blow it up.
Oh, yeah.
So do you think that, like, Mega Rayquaza sometimes is just sitting in its tower, like it literally could not care? Do you think that sometimes it just allows these things to crash to Earth, and it just happens because this one had Deoxys in it that actually cared?
Oh, maybe. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
That would be what I would assume on that one.
One of these days we're going to get that Gyarados.
Yes.
One of these days. Oh, we're almost level 19. In fact, I think we'll get Gyarados by the end of this episode. That would be
great
milestone, because then Carpe Diem becomes viable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna speed up some of the battles. How does that sound? All right, why don't you keep giving me some Poke topics?
So are you familiar with the item, the Focus Sash?
Yes, it prevents you from dying if you start with full HP.
So what do you think happens when you use the Focus? Like, if Focus Sash gets used, do you think it just gets, like, ripped to shreds?
You are filled with determination, and you continue fighting past the point of defeat.
What do you think happens to the item? Like, why is it no
It just
longer
makes
usable?
you... Oh, I thought you could still use it.
No, it goes away.
It's a one-use item?
It's a one-use item.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a permanent. Oh, I'm thinking of the Focus Band.
Yes. Which has a 10% chance, which is effectively useless.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like sturdy, but doesn't always work.
It's sturdy, but has about the same chance as Bite has of flinching.
Well, I think it's pretty much, it just shines and fills you with determination. Or you just feel really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you get so damaged during it that the sash gets destroyed. Because you're taking a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. And on a similar idea, how do your, like, when Pokemon hold, like, berries during battle, where do they hold them at? Or, like, items?
In their paws, or whatever.
But then, like, how do you, like, if you're, like, holding this, how do you also, like, go in for punches? Like, wouldn't that, like, squish your berries?
I don't know, maybe they have, like, pouches like Kangaskhan. Little Poke Pockets.
Mm-hmm.
They're already pocket monsters, maybe they all have pockets. Maybe that's what that means.
Pocket on pocket monsters.
Because we know that they don't keep Pokeballs in their pockets. They keep them on belts.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably not that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why do you think they bother selling low-tier Pokeballs at later parts of the game?
Because they're cheap?
Because they're cheap? You think that there are people who will actually, like, buy them?
Oh, yeah.
It seems... like, they seem okay for starting trainers, but then there's just a lot of useless ones.
People in Pokemon Go still pay out the wazoo for Pokeballs if they're using them enough.
Oh, God. You
should have seen what happened when they went on sale. They like, spiked in sales is apparently what happened.
Huh.
Which was shocking for me, because the only time... I did buy Pokeballs once when I was just starting the game, and I had already spent, like, $20 on Pokecoins. So I had a lot going in my storage section, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to switch into lung cancer. That would have been a bad mistake. But yeah, I bought Pokeballs because I was in the suburbs at the time at my parents' house, and I didn't have any Pokeballs. So I wanted to play the game, so I spent a little bit of Pokecoins to get more balls. But I wouldn't do that now.
Yes.
Especially because there's no desire to really go out of my way to catch Pokemon. It's just really for the sake of fun. All I really need to do is walk at this point.
Fair enough.
To get those eggs hatched, because that's where you get the cool stuff.
That you are. And it's interesting they make that the eggs are where all this comes from.
Yes.
So they have something in here. In Generation 2, they have something called Rage Candy Bars.
Oh, God, yeah, I remember that.
So if you play through Leaf Green and Fire Red, and you try to get those Rage Candy Bars, apparently they're gone. What do you think about, like, these people are buying these candy bars for their Pokemon. What do you think they're made out of?
Rage Candy Bars.
Yes. Like, they sound like something that'd be made for humans, but apparently they heal all the status effects of your Pokemon.
Weren't they made by Team Rocket in this gen?
I'm actually not sure. They're in the department store.
Because I remember, like a Rage, they were doing something, and there's something sketchy happening with Team Rocket.
Yeah.
I haven't played this game, remember, in like 12, 15 years, so I don't actually remember much of the story.
Let's take a look.
I remember you team up with Lance and kick Team Rocket's ass, which is an awesome side quest. Sorry if the switching quickly through battles is annoying, but I really want to get that Gyarados today.
Apparently it's in Mahogany Town, and it's just like a bunch of tourists that take them, and then when you go into Kanto, apparently they're all gone.
Of course, a bunch of tourists bought the last ones.
Apparently they only heal 20 HP in this gen.
Oh, that's kind of garbage.
But later on they...
Rage candy bars. Yeah, I don't know what they'd be made of. Maybe just like the same stuff they make Poke Food out of. What, some kind of substance, organic substances?
Yeah, that'd be what I would assume.
Okay, we're gonna switch to Stoner Bro. Why did your... Come on. Okay, there we go.
There's multiple parts in the game where they mistake, like, Pokemon for trees and stuff. Do you think that's always a risk of just, like, the rocks becoming sentient because of the incoming radiation?
Rocks becoming sentient?
Like the rocks and the trees around you becoming sentient, becoming Pokemon?
I don't know. I think they were probably animals who adapted to look like, you know, like the bugs that look like sticks.
Yeah.
Or bugs that look like leaves. Sort of like that. They just adapted to their environment to resemble things around them.
Fair.
Sound like the reasonable explanation?
Sounds reasonable enough.
I mean, in a completely inconsistent and contradictory world, yeah, I'd say so. And I also mean the Pokemon world, but also our world. Okay, got you. We're almost there. I swear we'll end the episode when we get Gyarados. So having just a grinding episode would be boring if there were no payoff.
Yes. So we showed there's things in later gens called hordes of just mass migrations of Pokemon.
Yes.
Why do you think these only happen in certain areas? Like, is there places Pokemon just generally avoid, or?
Well, they were introducing a new mechanic to try to spice up the game thing. So apart from that, maybe something happened to cause environmental instability, and Pokemon have to migrate more commonly.
Fair.
Yeah?
That makes sense.
That would be the only thing. Either that or certain Pokemon just started traveling in packs. Maybe packs. Kalos is a much larger region than many of the other games I've seen. I don't know what Gens 4 and 5 were like, because I never played them. I've seen Gen 5 played, but it was... I wasn't paying too much attention. I was mostly had it on the background, so I didn't really get a sense for the feel of the world. Oh, there we go. But I definitely think like Kalos is larger, so maybe it's more viable for Pokemon to form larger units versus in these regions where it's a lot smaller. All right, Carpe Diem's evolving. Let's do this, motherfucker.
Please get a better sprite.
That looks pretty cool to me.
Hope it is.
Ooh, that is badass.
That's a pretty baller strike.
I want to see what it looks like in combat. Let's do that before we end. Oh, yes!
Too bad that goes off of its special attack.
Oh, God, you're right. I thought, oh, yeah, Bite will be fine. Oh.
No.
But it can learn Hyper Beam.
That it can. Which is...
Wait, let's see the sprite. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty decent.
That looks pretty cool, actually. Die!
Tackle's going to be a lot stronger than Bite at this point.
Yeah, you're right.
Because its attack is over double its special attack.
This is true, this is true. Look at that power.
Which means Hyper Beam's going to hit like a truck.
Let's check out this. Oh, who's calling me? Is it Gina again? Why didn't you catch a Rattata yet? Like, what the fuck is stopping you, Gina?
Like, you and your Hoppip, like, I understand a Hoppip's a shitty
Oh,
Pokemon.
look, it has its own sprite. Oh, yeah, because of the Lake of Rage. Oh, that's cute. Water flying. Okay, wow. Not great stats, but when it catches up to the others, it'll actually have a really high attack. Its special defense is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. I didn't realize it was that high.
Okay, so this will be good for a while. I'm going to teach it Surf now, because we're going to want it to know that.
Surf will actually be stronger than Tackle at this point in the game.
Probably. And it's not like he has anything competing in his set right now. All right, so we're going to stop there, and we're going to resume, probably with a better grinded team, next time on Syrasi Plays Pokemon Crystal NuzLocke.